Meanwhile, officials in Van Buren are warning drivers conditions there will get worse before they get better.
Our friends Nate Benson and his photojournalist from our sister station in Buffalo are helping us out with our winter storm coverage. Nate, what's the latest there in Van Buren?
Yeah, hey there, guys. I can confirm what officials are saying. Conditions are worse than certainly they were an hour ago when I was on 5 News. And the good advice is people are listening to the advice of emergency management and staying off the roads. Crawford County woke up to a thick layer of ice and snow on all major roadways, from the I-40 corridor to Main Street in Van Buren, which was welcoming news for some folks.
Yeah, I like the snow.
But for Crawford County Department of Emergency Management Director Veronica Robbins, it's been a long week.
We're on standby anytime we have a system like this come through. We are a resource for our county emergency services.
And the standing by will continue as phase 2 of this storm ramps up Saturday night and Sunday morning. With more sleet and snow expected for the River Valley, the biggest piece of advice County Emergency Management has:
if your power outage goes out, contact your electric company. Don't assume someone else has done it. They don't mind for all those phone calls to go through. Make sure you call.
And if you thought road conditions Saturday were bad, the county is expecting Sunday to be worse.
It's probably going to be treacherous to get out on it because it's going to refreeze in the night. Anything that melts off, it's just going to turn to ice.
But county plow crews and RDOT have kept up with plowing the primary roadways, but there's still some areas that haven't even been worth trying to clear because of the terrain. Logtown Hill in Van Buren remained closed throughout the storm and will for all traffic for several days.
So we're asking people not to travel on that road or go near it.
However, sledding the streets around Logtown Hill, that seems fine. Stanley Soltaire and his friends prepping for that new Olympic sport this year, municipal sled cross. I did not know there was an Olympic street sledding competition this year in the Olympics, but it looks like you might be medaling.
Yeah, actually, I set it up every year, and I'm always the winner. It works out great. I have no competition, so it's usually mostly just me, yeah.
You don't really get an opportunity too often, I would imagine, to be sledding down the street, do you?
No, that's why I'm number one, baby. That's why every year, when it happens, I'm number one, yeah.
Now, certainly fun is fun, but as you can see, conditions are worsening here in Van Buren. So heed that advice. Stay off the roadways if you don't have to go out. And if you're concerned about, your pipes freezing, emergency management says make sure you just trickle some water from your faucet or tub, but absolutely do not use open flame to try and thaw those flames or those pipes. You know what? The conditions are so bad, I don't even know how to talk anymore. So let's get it back to the studio. I'm Nate Benson in Van Buren. Let's go back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Nate. You've been a big help in the last 24 hours. We really appreciate him. Also, almost every shot behind him has been so beautiful in Van Buren.
It's been looking great over there.